Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This video is going to be very exciting because I'm going to be showing you the Magic Christmas Story collection by Catrice. This is their limited edition for like holiday, and we have some exciting products here, so let's get into it. So yeah, this collection is very festive, a lot of glitter, a lot of gold, and just very cute packaging with the Christmassy vibes. And yeah, let's just start with the eyeshadow palette. This is the star of the show. This is the limited edition Magic Christmas Story eyeshadow palette C01, the Nutcracker. And yeah, this Nutcracker, you will be seeing that all over this collection. And this one has a very glittery outer packaging. Like you can really feel the grittiness of the gold glitter. It doesn't really come off, but like there are some suspicious like tiny specks of glitter on my finger that I'm like, maybe a tiny bit. And then on the inside, this palette has a mirror. I haven't taken off this sticker yet. We have 9 shades. We have 3 mattes and 6 shimmers, which is an interesting ratio. I think it might get a little bit difficult to like switch it up with the mattes or match the mattes to the shimmers, but at least with the shimmers we have a lot of options, and they did swatch really nicely. Like they looked very nice, kind of sparkly, kind of shiny. They felt quite creamy. It made me think of something, like makes me think I have seen this formula before, but I cannot think off the top of my head what this is, like what this formula is, if they've actually done this before. But this eyeshadow palette looks really promising. Then we have 2 of these poofy highlighters. These are the Cheeklighters. We have kind of like a light champagne pink shade, which is very like cool toned and very shiny. This is the one in Mother Ginger, and these do have a little bit of a gingerbread, but also kind of like fresh gingerbread scent. I don't know what it is, but they smell very interesting. And then we have the other one, and this is shade Sugar Plum Fairy, and this is kind of like a peachy pink, a little darker, a little bit more suited for deeper skin tones, I think. But I'm gonna try it on my skin, see if it suits me, if it could work for my skin tone. Lastly in the collection we have 3 lipsticks. I have 2 of the lipsticks. I didn't buy everything in this collection, by the way, because some things like nail stickers, I'm not gonna use that. So I got 2 of the lipsticks. These have the little Nutcracker on the front. They feel a little plasticky, but for the price I can accept this little plasticky feeling. Like in the end it looks quite cute. It's pretty cute packaging. First up we have this shade CO2 Pas de Deux, and this is kind of like a pinky red shade. It has something kind of berry in there. And then we also have the shade CO3 Dancing Snowflakes, and this is kind of like a mauvey pinky shade, which I think looks really cute. This was my favorite of the 3. The third one is a little bit more of a bright red, but I just wanted to pick the ones that I was most excited about. So let's get into the makeup. Let's start with the eyeshadow. Alright, I have to prime my eyes. I am using the Chic Glam Eye Primer. And I still have not worn this all day, and I totally should, to be able to tell you if my eyeshadow creases with this or not. By the way, this is a spoiler. Like 2 weeks ago I filmed another video trying this out for the first time, and I'm just talking to you like that happened, like you saw that already, but you have not. But if you see that video anytime in the next week or so, that's the situation. I still don't know. Okay, it's not fully dry yet, but let's look at these colors. What can we do? Like part of me really wants to try the blue. I think this brick shade that also swatched really like pigmented, like that was a pigmented shade. I think maybe some blue and pink. I did do a blue and pink look quite recently, but I kind of loved it, and I really want to see if this is like good quality colorful eyeshadow, because I mean that would be amazing. I always love finding good quality, affordable, colorful makeup, because it's just hard to find. Alright, I'm going in with one of the eyeshadow brushes from the Luna Beauty Laura Lee Los Angeles collection Decolab situation, and I am just gonna start with the blue. I'm a little scared, but we're just gonna do it. Like, this is so pigmented. I just picked up a little bit. Let's see. That is pigmented. Is it gonna blend out well? Is it gonna be easy to work with? That is the question. So I'm just trying to be pretty precise because I don't know. I don't like it when colorful shadow like this is too blown out. I'm just gonna go over the edges a little bit, slowly working it out a little bit, blending it out a little bit. This is making me hopeful. I feel like I need to add a little bit more because in the center it's starting to look a little patchy, but you know, that fixed it. I think that fixed it. Like that, it was buildable. I could fix it. I think I quite like how that looks. That is a very vibrant blue. It does blend out a little bit into something a bit more turquoisey. It does have a little bit of green in the undertone, you can see in the blend. Let's hope I can repeat that over here. I think this might be one of the most pigmented eyeshadows I have tried from Catrice so far. I have tried some like pretty nice palettes from them. I don't love all of their palettes, let's be honest. Like sometimes they really swing and miss, but this is really nice. I have to be a bit careful. I think maybe I should have picked even a more precise brush because it's very pigmented. I am gonna take a clean brush and I'm just gonna blend a little, just a tiny bit on the edges, just a tiny bit. Don't want to overdo it. I have to say I'm not really seeing any fallout. Like there's no blue on my face. That's a good sign. That's good. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it at this. I think I'm gonna accept it the way it is. Are we gonna go into a blue shimmer? Or are we gonna... I'm gonna go into the blue shimmer. I just want to try it. It looks so good. Just look at that. Okay. But I'm gonna apply it. Okay. That looks really good. That had a little bit of fallout, but that looks stunning. That is a stunning shimmer. And not even for the price. Like that looks beautiful. That looks absolutely stunning. This blue is even a little bit less green in the undertone. This is a true blue. Okay, I could easily flick the fallout off my face. We're gonna move on to the next shimmer. Let's see what I want to do. More bronzy or more pinky? I think I'm gonna go into the bronzy shade because I don't know. I am really feeling this. It looks really good. Are you seeing this pigment? Wow, this looks better on the eyes than in the swatch. It looks really good. Just blending that together a little bit. Okay. This shimmer is just so pigmented. How am I gonna blend everything together? Just gonna add a little bit of blue on here again because I had not expected this amount of pigment. I need to do a little blending. Wow. Wow. Let's do that on the other side, but taking a little less. Still looking really good and looking really pigmented. My nails are a little long for this applying shimmers with my finger, but okay, the shimmers do have a little bit of fallout. Applying them like this, but it easily sweeps away. It's not sticky or anything. Okay, what's next? We don't really have an inner corner highlight. That's not really in the palette. I think I want to add a little bit of the pink just in the crease, but towards the inner part. Just over here. Don't know if the look really needed it, but just want to play with some different colors. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to put the brick shade on the lower lash line. And I'm gonna take quite a precise brush for this. This is also from the Luna Beauty and Laura Lee collection. And this is number 2. Just pretty thin line. Not smoking it down too much. Oh no, I took a little bit too much for my plan. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of the blue and kind of connect this. And then next up, I wanna use the pink to kind of tone it down a little bit because it's really orange for me. Just applying this on top. Okay, that's a really pigmented shimmer and it is sticking to my lower lash line really easily. I'm just blending that a little bit towards the back as well. Just kind of, yeah, blending that together. I did not expect this look to come out of this eyeshadow palette, but the shimmers look really nice. The mattes look really nice. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly do most of my makeup except highlighter and lipstick, and then I'll be right back. I didn't put on any blush because I did want to use the highlighters first, and I'm just gonna start out with the deeper highlighter. And yeah, we've seen these poof style applicators in so many places by now. Like, these are all around. You just like turn it open, you squeeze a tube, and then you can apply it with the sponge. So I just squeeze out a little bit, and I'm just gonna locate my highlighter brush. Just apply a few dots. And let's see if this works for my skin tone and if this blends out on top of the bit of bronzer that I do have underneath. Okay, that looks really nice. I feel like it is a bit dark though. Like, I have to blend this in with a blush a little bit. I feel like in the end, blended out is kind of like this in between a highlighter and a blush. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, let's do the other color on the other side. So once again, I'm just gonna squeeze out a little bit and apply a few dots. This is a little bit more golden on the face. Like, it reflects a little bit more golden than I was expecting. I feel like even with this one, I'd have to like blend it into the blush a little bit. Not that it's too dark, but just because this is so like kind of wet looking, it just has to kind of blend into the blush. Otherwise you have kind of like this stripe of a different formula. Okay, this looks really beautiful. This one I think is my favorite, the light one. This looks really nice because there's just something about it. It has such a wet look to it. Like, this is also beautiful, but this, I love this one. I'm just gonna apply a tiny bit to my forehead with what was still left on the poof. Just blending that out with the same brush. Okay, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of the lighter shade over here as well to kind of even things out. Just adding a little bit of that warmth over here as well. I feel like these blend out really easily. Like, I really like to work with these. But also, this brush is really nice. The Larly and Manny MUA collab brush is just really nice. I feel like I have not looked this beautifully glowy in a while. Or I don't know. Like, I love my highlighters, of course. I have amazing highlighters, but there's just something about this. For a first impression, like, this is one of the best ones I have done on a highlighter this year, for sure. This looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna apply a little bit of blush and I'll be back for the lipsticks. Okay, I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready to apply some lipsticks, and I'm gonna start out with Pas de Deux CO2. And I'm just gonna apply this without a lip liner to see just how this color looks on its own. Very creamy. I feel like this is a very classic lipstick in the formula and the way it looks. Like, the color is very creamy, it's very pigmented. It is, I feel, a little bit more shiny than a satin. It's more of a cream. I don't know if this was supposed to be a satin lipstick. I thought so, but it's definitely quite creamy. I don't know how this is gonna stick, like how this is gonna stay on the lips during the day, because it is quite creamy. I don't know if it might be a little smeary, but it looks really nice. It feels really nice. Like, this is very comfortable feeling. I really like it. This is a nice shade. It's a really nice shade. I feel very like festive. I feel very festive with this. All right, let's take this one off and move on to the next shade. Okay, so the last product, the last shade is the lipstick in CO3. Dancing Snowflakes, and this is the pinky one, the one that I was really excited to try. So yeah, let's put it on. I really like this shade. This is a beautiful shade. It is very kind of like fresh. It has something almost lilac-y about it. It's really nice, very creamy. Went on very smooth. I really like it. I don't know if it's like the perfect lip with this lip. I don't know if it's the perfect lip with the look. Like this is very purpley almost with the look. I might apply a little bit of the lip liner to kind of, I don't know, balance this out. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit of the darker shade towards the like outer part of the lip. Just experimenting a little bit. Alright, in the end I just kind of mixed the two shades together and this is what I ended up with. It's not the perfect lip with this look, but we're just gonna go with it because that's just how it is sometimes with first impressions. Alright, this is the finished look and I have to say I'm really impressed with this collection. I almost didn't buy it, like I was very close to not buying this, but I'm so happy that I did because these highlighters, so pretty. So gorgeous, so easy to use. Sometimes I just feel like these kind of highlighters are a little bit hard to blend, but this was really easy, not too pigmented, didn't stick to anything, just really easy to use even when I already had a little bit of powder underneath with my bronzer. The lipsticks, beautiful, stunning. I really like them. They are very nice and glowy, very comfortable, very pigmented. Like they just look really good. I really like the shades that I got. I have to see how long they're gonna wear, but like even combined, like this shade I really love. There's just something about the undertone of these that I really like. And then of course the eyeshadow palette that really impressed me. I really like the look that I did. It's really out there for Catrice videos. Like I usually don't get to do such a colorful look. Like, this was really pigmented, really beautiful. I really love the shimmers. Like there's still something a little bit satin about the shimmers. Like they are not high shine metallic craziness, but they are really beautiful. They're really stunning. Like they're pretty, they are shiny. There's just a hint of sparkle in there. Like especially for Catrice, these shimmers are like really nice. And then the mattes also beautiful. The packaging really nice, quite hefty, weighty. I really like the shimmers. Like they kept it simple with the little like Nutcracker man, but I like it. I like this collection. I would recommend checking it out. Of course, I'm gonna try that a little bit more and I'll come back with you with my new makeup updates where I tell you how I feel after a little while, after I've really tried it and I'm ready to review it. So yeah, that's gonna be everything for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it and don't forget to subscribe. And then I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.